What is going on, guys? We are back with... Wait, what the... Oh, I was going to say, did it not save my progress? We are back with Prophet C, already off with the most satisfying start. So many things to catch here, and they grouped up so well. Also, low-key feels like a lot of time in these levels now, considering the... I got like 5+ seconds, and then I also get the 4+ seconds every time I level up, which so far has only been once per time, but... Looks like the only upgrades I can really do, these are like trillions. Trillion, I think this is billion. So it's these and then this. This is the only thing I can upgrade right now. This is for the shock stuff, so let's see. I think the shocks are supposed to make it so that's kind of what you should be going for, would be my guess. Boom, back over here. Let's get them to clump up a little more. All right, I've saved up some money. I've noticed the eels really only help with getting level ups because they're not really worth that much money. And they aren't that helpful with getting the rarer fish, at least yet. Maybe if I upgrade like the shocks here, it will. Real speed. These are upgrades for the sonar. Sonar is good and all, but like I think upgrading the main fishing component is the key. Like look at how fast it's going and how big the area is now. This is definitely at least feels better than the sonars. I wish I could check the stats on them though, like see what kind of fish they're catching. These runs definitely feel much longer. Able to catch a lot more stuff. Not seeing a super big jump in my income from these upgrades though. Obviously it varies between runs anyways, but usually you can see like an upwards trend. Multiply uncommon fish value by 240. Alright, that should help my money. Increase the chance of a storm fish by 1. They create storms that follow the cursor. That is definitely the next upgrade. Also, let's see if that 240 increase for the uncommon fish makes a difference here. Because those are able to get in like one hit, so I could like use the eels and kind of get those. Okay, yeah, that's definitely a big jump there. I'm gonna see if I focus on the eels this run, if it's gonna be a noticeable increase, or if it's not really, because I'm not focusing on the rare fish. Eels are definitely more satisfying considering I can get so many. Honestly, a little more. Maybe the eel is the method. Oh, I only have 8 million there. Also, this kind of creates more to spawn, so now looks like I have a ton more actual rares sitting here. That could be just in my head though, or luck. Yet 3 million. Let's buy this stormfish and let's see if I can find it. There it is. So if I get this fish, which has a lot of health, okay. Can I tell the storm? Not too much. Can I get it there? Oh, I almost have 2 pages of stuff here. Ooh, let's definitely get my power up by 4. Anything to make getting the rare fish easier. I don't know if I'm feeling that stormfish doing much, to be honest. Overall, so satisfying to catch things though. I'm getting closer to actually getting level 3 for once. Never achieved. Let's do overall catching power by 6, real speed, and then we'll do this zone size again. Oh yeah, much bigger. Definitely getting these rare fish way faster. Getting these stormfish. They're almost 1 million a pop by themselves, so that's honestly a good bit. Alright, the tech seems to be go for the eels early on, and that'll kind of thin out the worst fish so that rare fish spawn. Here, I'll try to do it here. So that rare fish spawn, and then when they spawn, then they clump up. Because, I have like the chance for them to respawn, which then makes it way easier to get a bunch at one time. And I'm leveling up from it because the like normal fish, probably shouldn't have went for that one. The normal fish help me level up faster than the rare ones because I can just get more of them. Let's do real speed. I could upgrade the storm, but I kind of want to focus on just my regular fishing hook right now. Like I gotta make $1 billion here at some point. Let's go multiply uncommon fish. I'm gonna save up for the catching zone. These are all shock damage. These are the sonars, but I'm making enough money where upgrading those doesn't really affect me trying to buy the other stuff, so I might as well. Let's buy the catching zone size, and then let's finish off these because they're cheap. These are just upgrades for the shocking and for the sonar. I'm going to want 100% the game at some point, so I might as well buy those now. Not sure how much of a difference they'll actually make, but you know what? I think they are actually helping my income a good bit. Upgrade the shock damage. Let's next upgrade the amount that spawn, and then this is the next one I think I have to do. Higher chance of respawn. Definitely need that. I low-key was sleeping on the electric eel. That I think is what's making me like the most money. But let's upgrade this, saved a bunch of money. See what these upgrades are about. Just seem to be for the treasure chest, but might as well. Chest multiplier. If the chests aren't the best thing after all those upgrades, I don't know what is. Let's see. After this run, oh my gosh, look at all this. But after this run, the chest better be making me the most, or at least a noticeable difference. And the tech that I said before definitely is the move. Get all of the eels to hit everything it can, weaken them, and then clean on up what you can. Look at that, 15 million. Could probably do a couple of these, do a couple sonars. I didn't check if the chests were the highest. Let me run this one and see. Chests aren't the top, but they're definitely up there. Still is this, I think this is the rare fish. I think this is the stormfish. I wish I could hover over and see, but that would be my guess. Upgrade a bunch of these, and then next we'll focus on these. Is there anything outside of that I haven't upgraded? This is the 25 trillion, so that doesn't count. But yeah, everything else looks maxed. Kind of maxing it as I go, honestly. Also getting like halfway through level 2. I could see a level 3 on my horizon, low key, but saved up enough for this. See what this one is over here. Auto nets. Out that chain. It is kind of nice too that the chests are one hit, so they are just like a freebie at the beginning. I can usually hit while also hitting all these eels. Would love for some more eel upgrades. Like I said, I was sleeping on them. I was talking shit on them, but now maybe that's how the sonar is gonna be. I think I would see it visibly less if the sonar gets like really good, but let's upgrade the auto net catching power. So I guess that's just gonna be like a free extra little catch right there. Yeah, I see it up top there. Probably should not focus near it on my net so that it can catch things, right? Yeah. So it does passive damage to all things up there. And I bet if I just got a bunch of those, it's become like an idle game. All right, now I'm gonna focus everything not near it, so then it respawns and piles up over there. At least that's the idea, right? I'm gonna get the electric eels at least. It is a little small. Still making some decent money. Let's increase the amount and the coverage size. See if that helps. Barely tell that they're bigger, to be honest. It is super satisfying though to clean all this up. Like, look at all this. Definitely like that the creator made, like, you know, the different colors of the fish. To one, make it super obvious which ones are the more rare ones, and then also make it obvious that, oh, double the value of everything is crazy. Also make it super satisfying to see it all on screen and like the shocks and everything. Upgrade the rare fish from 1,000 to 2,000. Let's get bigger area. What's this one? Power by 50. Definitely is probably next. Let's do the amount of them up to. So now we have 3. Boom. Power by 50. And then might as well do trigger speed. Increase the amount of fish in the water. I'm definitely getting more zoomed out. I don't think there's more fish. Or I guess there is more fish, but I'm just more zoomed out, so it's not like it actually, they like clump together super quick. But as we get these eels to make some things respawn, I bet I'll move them in. I went ahead and bought some of these sonar or the auto collect upgrades, but let's focus on the things here. So more money per thing caught. Big. Got money to make 2 more upgrades here. So let's do catching power and then real speed. And then next will be this one so we can unlock that next little area. Might as well do this too. Moving speed a little quicker for the auto nets. There we go. More fish. Bigger catching zone. Oh, I love these ones that are branched out. I wonder if it's going to connect back to this one because this is the billion. These time and then sonar, and the rest of these are like, these 2 are crit and this one's catching. Definitely going to do catching power and then probably save it for this. Ton of money saved. All right, let's get this. Yeah, so wait. So this is actually where we're going to get the puffer fish. Let's get real speed there and save it for this 500. 500 million. Green is looking mighty zoomed out now. With all my auto catches and everything, it's still kind of crazy. Just look how satisfying it is to grab all this. Oh my god. Far we have come. Let's see how much money the focusing on the puffer fish make me. So, okay, yes. Oh, and they're not hard to get either. Wait, they're looking not that rare either. Oh my god. That is a pretty big explosive radius. Obviously the one over there probably did nothing considering it was like near nothing, but that's sick. I wonder if this is going to be a case of still wanting to focus the eels. 207, how much is the pufferfish? 100, half my money was from the pufferfish. I definitely wonder if it's going to be worth, oh, they have the legendary fish. Worth focusing the eels still, because the eels will get them damage on their own. Let's see. Looks like they need a lot of damage to actually start, so maybe not. Maybe it's worth it just for me just to hit them. Like this. It does look like it weakens them. Like some of these are like 1 hit for me. But, oh my god, look at all that money. Increase damage or radius? I think radius, because they do a good bit of damage, but I usually end up collecting everything before they even can, like, explode. Which I am kind of just getting them for the money. But, wow, this is satisfying. Another 500,000 saved. Let's do my catching power. That way it's going to be easier to actually make the pufferfish go. And I could even get the smaller ones, it looks like in one hit. Yeah, the big ones obviously take it longer, but definitely still worth it. In fact, I think I'm going to save it for that $1 billion one, just to feel that milestone. Yeah, the eels kind of weaken them and then make them all like one hit. So then even if I don't collect all the fish nearby, it can like clean it up for me. It's really nice. Even nicer when they bunch together. Almost got level 3 there, I think. Yeah, I was really close. We are at that billion mark, so let's see it. Boom. That's not that big of an upgrade. It's just the spawn chance, but still feels really good. But I think that's where I'm going to end this one. Next video, we're definitely going to be able to buy the trillion. I don't know if that's going to be the whole thing, because we still do have like the legendary fish. But yeah, if you guys like what you saw, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and peace out.